1 year ago today, tragedy hit the North Shore area of Chattanooga. 3 people were hit by a car on Frazier, prompting changes around pedestrian safety on the sidewalk.
Anna Paz and her son Jonathan were killed. Anna's husband was severely hurt.
Gratitude in the middle of tragedy seems impossible, but the story of this family from Florida, challenged with the most unimaginable loss, is one of deep gratitude for so many people in Chattanooga. Here's their story. The traffic moves slowly these days on Frazier Avenue. It's one of the beautiful places in Chattanooga that attracts tourists and locals alike. A place meant for fun. A place that attracted the Devia family from Jacksonville, Florida, to spend their Thanksgiving here.
We have always made trips to other states or cities in the United States, and we've always returned perfectly safe. We thought this would be a trip like the others. My wife's plan was to see the mountains of Chattanooga and to just see the beauty of the area that she had read about online.
Octavio Devia says his wife Anna chose it partly because of the Walnut Street Bridge. She wanted to show her nearly 2-year-old son all of the beauty here.
The bridge is very emblematic of this place. It's beautiful. You can see the river and everything else from it. And we walked the whole length of the bridge. My son was playing and we took photos, and we were doing all of that 30 minutes before everything happened.
Their lives would change forever on the corner of Frazier, across from the bridge. Octavio lost his beautiful Anna and precious Jonathan on the sidewalk there 1 year ago. But he wouldn't know about it for days. He was in critical condition, and doctors weren't giving him much of a chance for recovery.
I think the hardest part about being human is losing your family. Your son, his mother, those are incredibly hard things for a person. It's hard not to break down.
And a year later, Octavio is also dealing with the physical pain. You can see that as he tried to walk at a candlelight vigil last week. Immediately after the tragedy, Anna's family scrambled to make funeral arrangements for her and the boy. Octavio's family, his mother, father, and brother, rushed to Chattanooga from Jacksonville. His brother Adolfo was shocked to see the crash site.
I came to Chattanooga, I see the accident place. I say, what happened? What happened here? I don't believe that.
Many Chattanoogans rallied to support them with emergency housing, an Airbnb, and warm weather wear for Octavio's parents. Countless others provided gift cards and wonderful homemade food.
Every day somebody calling us and say, okay, I have some food for you, or I have some tickets going to that place and get food for you. It was amazing. Oh, thanks for that.
Octavio wants people to know about Anna and Jonathan to better understand his loss.
Anna was very happy. Everyone knew her for the joyful, helpful person she was. Sometimes she would even forgo things in her own life just to help others. She was very sociable. So many people cared for her because of who she was as a person. Jonathan was such a smart kid. Even with such a short amount of time, he could distinguish colors and count to 5.
Octavio's recovery drags on. His injuries included a collapsed lung, fractured shoulder and upper arm, internal bleeding, and a dislocated pelvis, as well as a shattered left foot.
The prognosis, he was to die in a couple hours, but they do everything to recover, to keep life, and to save his life.
Today, Octavio understands what the medical staff did for him.
I'm really appreciative for Doctor, for my life, Dr. Michael G.
We have to say thank you for everybody in the Erlinger Hospital. It was an amazing team.
His brother says they are all still suffering.
So we are so close. His pain is my pain too.
But made easier by the outpouring of love showed them.
The good part of this tragedy is the people. It's amazing people in Chattanooga. We have to say thank you for everybody.
Adolfo says they can't imagine going through this very bad situation without the people here.
Because that people made a big difference the tragedy is still, but the help and compassion, it was like the bar to this situation to make a little bit softer, because it's really hard. But thanks God for everybody in this city, and God bless Chattanooga.
Adolfo spoke at last week's vigil, sharing his thoughts about the family and the many acts of kindness from people here. You can read his message on our website, and I want to thank photojournalist Ian Gonzalez for his amazing work on this project and for translating Octavio's message.